But I tell you what I love.
What do you love?
I love on a Saturday when it looks about 8 or 9 minutes out like there ain't much, and then suddenly the cracks gather to the fray.
Yes.
And we are now filled right up with stuff that we need to go with, and I actually don't know where we start.
It's got some late mail.
Yeah.
Geez, your voice is a bit croaky.
Oh, have a listen to Fat.
What's that?
What have you
Where
been doing, Fat?
No, I can't believe this, Jimmy boy.
Oh,
Listen to him.
Yesterday,
Listen to him.
after work,
Yes.
I get invited down to the bot, which is
Oh,
around the
there's
corner.
a surprise.
Round the corner for
Shock
me.
me.
So I just,
Who invited you, Bill?
Ravi, the owner.
Right.
So that means a free feed. So
Oh.
I go down there, and we had a beautiful steak. We sat there and spoke a few. Just spun.
What sort of a start is this?
Spoke a few,
I was trying to think of some worldly.
maybe some yarns or
Yeah, yarns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we went out to the bar. We adjourned to the bar.
Did you?
And had a couple more, and because I'm on Dry July, so I was on the waters, of course.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like sounds like
So
it.
anyway, I'm watching the footy there. Joe Danaher kicks a goal, and they're 5 goals up Brisbane.
28 points up.
28, were they? So Fat goes, I've had enough. I stagger home. So I walk out. I drop into 7-Eleven on the way because
That'd be good for you.
Cornetto, beautiful. And a cherry ripe on my way out.
Oh, perfect.
So Fat just gets up there to his apartment, opens the door, and I've got a recliner, Jim.
I know
I
you
just
have.
sit in this recliner. I love it. I just sit back.
What time?
No, well,
Last
it's only
one.
about 8 or 9 or 10.
Oh,
11 or 12.
15 minutes after I've walked out of the pot,
oh my God.
I turn on the telly. Melbourne have won. How in that walk, Jim? That little walk that I went, how did they win?
All I know is I'm sitting on the host
Wow.
desk after the game. Roaming Brian's happening. I've got Nath Jones and Matty Richardson next to me,
Yeah.
and these texts started coming through, and I knew the Nick Fat was in because there were about 15 words in the text. Not one of them related to any of the other words in the text. I said to Richo, what sort of Nick do you reckon he's in? Have a look at this.
He would have worked it out.
Oh,
I can't believe they won.
they did.
Unbelievable.
It was one of the great games of
Yeah.
the year, actually. They were superb. Now, well, there's a bit kicking around.
Yeah, what do you...
There's a bit.
You've heard
I'm a bit
some.
worried because you started texting other people, Jim, and
Yes.
not me. So
Well,
I'm a little bit
I
worried.
received. It's because my feelers are everywhere.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. So, and I mean everywhere.
Especially in Adelaide.
I got very good intel in Adelaide.
Right.
So I received
I'm a
a
bit more
text
relieved. Might
you.
be you, Bert.
saying you need to run by Bernard.
Oh,
Yes.
good. I think I'm okay.
Was he in attendance
Yes.
at a Christmas in July party?
Oh, I've heard this.
You asking me?
I'm asking you.
Yes, was present, Jim.
And, according to my sources at this party, dropping shots of tequila like they were never going to pour them again.
Yes.
Present, Jim. Yes.
All right.
Was it
So-
a dress-up party?
Well, went as a religious figure
That's dangerous.
that was deemed purple inappropriate by management
Inappropriate.
and was made to take his costume off.
Bernie?
Well, he's good at taking gear off when he celebrates cricket premierships.
That did become very natural to me, taking the gear off. But
Is this true?
that is true, Jim.
What did you go
What
as?
did you dress as? Oh, I don't know.
We'll just leave it as an
don't say it.
inappropriate religious
Just
figure.
don't say it.
So then, as if all of that isn't bad enough,
Loosen up.
when he's representing us
Yeah.
at the show,
Yeah.
got properly loose,
Yeah.
started telling everyone he was, quote, Mr. Triple M,
Yep. I heard that.
and that, and I'm quoting again, he went to SAFM for 2 weeks and did breakfast and lifted their ratings by a point.
I did.
Oh,
Bernie.
Hey,
Plus,
hey, you do the maths.
no,
You do the
I
maths.
can't do math.
Oh, yeah, actually, I
we
should have
found
come
that
to
out during
someone.
the week.
But also, on his own Instagram,
Yep.
what do you put up?
Oh,
Engagement to
virtually
Lisa.
nothing.
Yeah. And what do you put up? You
I
got
don't
one,
on-
don't?
not on Instagram, no.
And I put up a few frothies or a bit of fun.
Yeah.
You're putting up how well you're going on the Rush Hour and SAFM.
Oh,
you actually put up
actually-
the ratings figures.
No, I did. No, I didn't put the ratings figures up.
You did say.
I just said, thank you, Adelaide. I was thanking the family.
Oh,
Thanking
what
the
goes
family.
on?
Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
I think I've got to touch ahead of myself.
No,
after
touch.
this conversation.
You've got way ahead.
I need to pull it back a
That's
bit.
why you got to come over here.
Okay.
Little fish, big pond.
What sort of output are we going to get from these
Oh.
two? They've both been in a minute.
Actually, I flew in this morning, early start, did the right thing, left the Christmas in July party, which was at our studio, by the way.
Adoring fans
Went
at
home
the airport.
and
Thanks,
signed a
Adelaide.
few autographs on the way out. Thanks, Adelaide.
Thanks, Adelaide.
The airport, I had to get ushered through the airport. There was too many people there, I thanked. But I actually went home and looked after myself.
Right.
Jim, you need to have a look at one of your good mates.
Speaking of shows getting ahead of themselves,
Yep.
Yes.
Well, your show is on the weekday show, Jim, the rush hour.
I'm distancing myself from every part of this.
Well, I hate to say this, but you might be able to get away with this one because this might be on you, Bill, because we revealed last week on the Saturday Rub that you personally have been nominated for the best comedian under the Acras.
Hang on.
And that was for your role on the rush hour where you are a two-man show.
Sorry,
and
Damo.
Jim didn't get a look in.
Sorry, just on that. It's not best comedian, it's best broadcaster.
That's even worse.
Radio personality. So it's like a broader...
That's
Yes.
What you need to get your head around with this, Bernard, is all of this subterfuge happened when I was in London.
Oh, okay.
So I'm out of the country,
Right.
and I come back to hear that he has put himself forward as the best talent attached to the rush hour.
And hang on, out of all the categories, you put yourself as the best broadcaster.
Best broadcaster.
I didn't think it was that.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was comic and fun.
Okay.
Jim, it might be of no interest to you
Broadcast.
to
Yes.
also know what's been attached to the entry, which I've managed to get my hands on
This is
during
a
the course
separate
of the week.
entry. So we've
Oh,
got
no.
3 entries. One is for best show,
Yes.
best broadcaster
Hello,
in Bill,
host.
hello, and best comedy segment. Damo was where you were heading
This
with
is
this
the
one.
bit, Jim, that does have your name attached to it. And this is what you've entered against the
I
comedy
haven't entered.
greats.
Yes.
Micallef, Malloy, others, Pang. This is what you've entered as a show.
Sacre bleu, oui, oui. Bâtard. Oh, j'en ai un.
Two French pilots
punching on you. Which actually happened, by the way.
That was real audio, wasn't it?
Yeah, real. We got
the
in
black
there.
box that went down.
put together by Matty Hayward in the booth and Stupid Onion
Onion.
from Tactics.
Who every time we do it now, Onion's
Yeah,
there.
that's
Wants
it.
to do his French stuff.
Yeah.
Bastille Day yesterday.
So
He did it again.
Damo.
Yeah.
What? And again, this was put forward in my absence.
You need to wash your hands of this, Jim.
I have washed my hands of it.
No, no.
And I sit there quietly on the drive home, Bernard, and think 14 years of this show, and that is the very best foot we can put forward. That shit. Oh, seriously.
When you said for show, I thought it was going to be shit.
We got to chat to Whitney.
So hang on.
Oh, it's Whitney's fault.
Whitney's fault. She's the producer. She put it in. I had 30 better comic acts
Did you?
that we could have sent in, no doubt.
Yeah.
So
What about you? You're a bit late today, as you often are, and you're recovering a little bit, aren't you, from last night?
I had to go
But
to McDonald's.
You missed someone from ABC Radio come in with a certain object in his hand.
Rammer.
It happened to be Adam Ramanauskas.
Oh.
Very good man.
And he said, Jim, do you want this? Do you need this? And it was actually his press pass
Yeah.
that he'd left out there in the media room.
Didn't realise
They
it.
just walks in.
And Jim goes, maybe, but my face normally gives me everything to get to.
Did I utter that sentence?
Yes.
Never said that.
No,
You go up to
you were
Jim,
thinking of saying
Jim,
that.
if we're being honest, Rama did come in.
No, he did.
Is this yours?
I did, but
Is
I
this
didn't
yours?
utter that sentence.
Do you need it? And Jim, well, not usually.
No,
My
normally.
face is normally
Goes up
gets
to the
me.
front of the line and stands there, and the bouncer goes, "Yeah, I do." He goes, "Does he?" Oh,
Yeah,
face
yeah,
like
yeah.
fair.
Because I've been to a place where there's a bouncer. Not for 15 years have I
Still got bouncers, haven't they?